Cultivation area with trees that go through fall, and we have here the pistachio tree, and we have here the fig tree, and apple trees, and pear trees, and apricots, not apricots.
The wild apple.
Forgot how you say it. I will remember. But a lot of the fruits that we eat here in Israel, and you may have tried them or eaten them in your own countries, they're originally from Asia. For example, to your left, on the ground, you can see this agricultural section. This section represents the Fertile Crescent. It's an area that goes between Israel through Jordan, all the way up through Iran and Iraq to Turkey, that looks like half a moon, like a crescent. And we're growing plants that are originally from there. Here at this section to my left, the hub is actually taking care of this section here. So we're growing here wheat and barley and fabia beans and a lot of other plants that have been discovered here in this area. We also grow here the grapevine, but it's now in dormation also for winter time.
For eat.
And those plants are super important in our history because they are the reason for human beings to start create cities. Once those plants were discovered as an agricultural crops, we didn't have to go to be nomads anymore. We could settle down in cities. That happened about 10,000 years ago, and that's all because of those plants here in this area. The different parts of the world had something very similar happening there with those plants. Like in Asia, that was rice and soybeans, and I'm not sure. So that's mainly, and then there was the corn and beans in America. So you can see that kind of like you have a bean and a grain.
Sakura in
That goes
Japan.
together
Yes.
all over the world. That about the same time in our human history, we're starting to be developed.
Yeah, but in Korea also have.
But with a different
So while we're
name.
going through our Asian section, we can smell the amazing smell of the lupines, the blue flowers that we see everywhere. They're local to Israel, and we grow them here at the garden. And we just went through about 60 different species of oak trees. We'll see them on the way back. And here is Dennis to the left between the lupines gardening, one of our gardeners. And we're out of our Asian section and we're in the Mediterranean section, which means what we see now are plants that are originally from around the Mediterranean Sea.
Hi, baby.
So we have here plants from Israel, from Cocoa?
We have also a botany garden in Bali.
We have here plants from Israel, from Greece, from the Canarian Islands. We have plants from the Atlas Mountains in Morocco to my right. One of the
have many plants like this.
cypresses.
A lot of, even in
And we have the Algerian
Yes.
iris, the blue iris that you
Pinos
see on the
also, but
floor. And in
in
between
forest.
we have a lot of
All
wild
in field.
Israeli plants. So
Pinos.
like the
What is
cyclamen
that?
blooming in pink
This the tree.
everywhere you look. And to my left in a minute you will see
One
a red
field all
barked
in-
tree. That's the I need to
Almond?
see the sign to know how to translate it. Arboretus. That's the arboretus, which is local to Israel, but all across the Mediterranean, you can find different species of it.
It's like
Olive trees
guava,
to my right.
This the tree.
A lot of anemones, flowers. We'll see to my left in a minute. They're very bright red looking flowers. You can't miss them. And you have the coronilla, which blooming in yellow. I think that's a coronilla, but I'm not sure. I need to find a sign. Now the smell that you're smelling right now smells a little bit like an animal. So that is a smell of an animal. We have lots of animals here at the garden. I just wanted to correct myself. The yellow plant to my right, it's euphorbia. So you don't want to really touch it because it has white sap that can really irritate the skin. And you know, we are almost at the end of the garden. The botanical gardens is very long and narrow. To the right, there is already the neighborhood, the local people that lives in Jerusalem. And you will see in a minute to the left, the university, Givat Ram, the Hebrew University. And the Jerusalem Botanical Garden is just in between. So Shlomo, the driver, is asking that while he's going around, it's kind of narrow, and keep your hands inside the train so you're not gonna get harmed. And he's doing it very, very, very nicely. And you will see right in front of you to the right another arboretus. It does not have a red bark. It has regular looking bark, but it's still the